We often see untold stories as tragic, but what about all the happiness? Director Sean Wang decided to bring the joys of his life to screen. His grandmothers and their delightful short film is now nominated for an Oscar. Our Linsey Davis sat down with Wang and his grandmothers to discuss making art as a family and their exhilarating road to the Oscars.
You have said that your grandmothers are the purest form of joy in your life. How did you decide, I'm going to document this?
Well, I think it all goes back to 2018. And in 2018, we had made a Christmas card together. Waipo tries to feed me blueberries. I say no. She says, eat. I say no. She looks in the camera, slaps me. They look at each other and create a plan to essentially tie me up and kill me. It was the most fun I've ever had making anything up to that point. And so I knew that I wanted to make something else with them at some point, but I didn't really know what. And then fast forward to 2021, I had moved home to the Bay Area where I'm from, where we shot the movie. And it happened to coincide with a lot of rising anti-Asian hate crimes that were happening in the country, but especially in the Bay Area where, we all were at the time. And so I would go read the news and be sort of filled with this sort of extreme anger, and then I would go hang out with them and be filled with extreme joy. And so I kind of just wanted to make something that was, a container for people like them and them to feel seen in all of their joy, their pain, their silliness, their humor.
我现在83岁了，我感觉我还像20岁。
我今年94岁，觉得都100岁，都很老了。
Can you ask Nai Nai and Waipo? They say in the movie, "Oh, you're taking our lives and turning us into superstars." How they feel now that that came to be?
我很感谢大家，真的有。
She said, I'm so happy. I feel like I'm dreaming. I feel like I can't, even in my dreams, I could never have imagined this. We're so thrilled and we're so overjoyed with the amount of love that people have sort of showered us with and the film with. And then she said thumbs up to me, but and then she said thank you.
And how about for Waipo?
我感觉好像这是我的美国梦。
She said, this is my American dream. It's like the dream has come true.
Nai Nai in the movie says, the days you spend feeling joy and the days you spend feeling pain are still the same days spent. And so she chooses joy. And that's such a lesson for all of us. And I just wanted to ask Nai Nai, how does one go about choosing joy? How did she get to that revelation?
去那些不要的事情，我们就不去想了，只想快乐的事情就好。
I've never translated for them before too, so I feel like I'm in like expert mode right now. She said, there's so much going on in life, and there's so much happening, but if we can just only think, especially at their age, the stuff that brings them sadness almost isn't productive. And so we're just going to try and focus on the joy, and it's a decision.
We, as the viewer, are really like a fly in the wall as they're in bed at night and talking about like the smells and all of that. They just seem like they were so comfortable on camera.
Yeah.
How were you able to get that, just authenticity?
Well, I think Sam, who shot the film and is also one of our producers, we talk a lot about how heart doesn't cost anything, and the shoot itself was very, very intimate. It was me, him, maybe a sound person, and ultimately I think what makes this film special is them and the amount of intimate access that we had, an intimate relationship that we share. We really brought them in, and it was a film made with them and for them and about them, but also about this kind of meta-narrative of me making a movie with them and them being my movie stars.
So if you win, then what happens? You go up and no speech, just a dance party?
I said that once. I was half kidding, but the more I think about it, I think, you know, maybe Oscars need everyone just stands up, has a 45-second dance party. I'm not against that.
你知道我们今天要做什么吗？
Okay, all right. And your reaction when you found out that it was Oscar nominated?
It was such a, I describe it as a chaotic joy, because that entire experience of getting nominated was right in the middle of me premiering my first feature film at Sundance too. So I premiered my first feature film on a Friday, had this whirlwind weekend of finally kind of having this thing I made be at this prestigious festival that I love. So we flew home late Monday night, maybe got back at midnight, went to sleep at 2 in the morning, got up at 5 in the morning, watched the Oscar nominations with them. And it really was this, you know, the film has gone so much further than we had ever expected. Ultimately, we would have still made the movie because ultimately it was to capture them and their spirits for my family. But to have that Oscar nomination, to experience it with them was truly, like she said, I could never have imagined.
A real labor of love. Our thanks to Linsey Davis. Be sure to catch our brand new special Road to the Oscars featuring all of our conversations with the 2024 Oscar nominees. Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC News Live and streaming on Hulu. Also, be sure to tune in to Countdown to Oscars on the Red Carpet Live. Whit Johnson and Linsey Davis will be hosting, featuring the biggest stars and nominees. That's Sunday, March 10th. Coverage begins at 1 p.m. Eastern right here on ABC News Live.
Hi everyone, George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.